a level of anxiety about wanting to be your own person, and then a certain level of guilt and shame when you do actually try to be. Welcome to Therapy Explained. My name is Deniss. I'm the therapist of color for people of color and your very own mental health cheerleader. I post videos about all things mental health because I believe that mental health information should be free and accessible to everyone. If you agree and would like to help spread the word, make sure to subscribe and share this video. Every video also comes with its own cheat sheet that I make available to you on Instagram, so make sure that you're following me there at Talk Therapy to get access to yours. Today's video is about enmeshment, so let's go ahead and jump right to it. Why do we develop enmeshment? So enmeshment can be common in collective communities, particularly immigrant communities, because there is this idea that we have no one else. When we're new to a country, to a community, to a neighborhood, we don't really know the culture or the language, perhaps, and so that makes it harder for us to connect to others around us, and it makes the family unit even that much more important. Again, in collective communities and traditionally, we are also very close-knit. Family is the most important thing, and at times, while that can be a really beautiful value and can be very, very healthy for us, it can also be detrimental if done incorrectly and when those boundaries are crossed. So let's talk about what enmeshment can look like. It can look like a lack of boundaries, both emotional and physical. It's hard for us to feel like we can even say no, and oftentimes are flooded by other people's opinions, emotions, and needs. We're very overwhelmed and oftentimes feel, again, like we're not allowed to say no, even if we want to. Groupthink can also be very common in enmeshment. One person's emotions, opinions, feelings, likes, and dislikes is everybody's emotions, opinions, likes, and dislikes. We all like the same thing, we all want the same thing, and live the same way. There's no room for anyone to deviate from what we have now all decided as a unit is our identity. Extreme loyalty is also a part of enmeshment. This idea that family comes first no matter what, even if this decision, lifestyle, or opinion is hurtful or harmful to you, and even if you disagree with it, your responsibility is to stick with this unit above all, no matter what. There is a shaming, guilting, and judgment if you don't stick to this party line. There's also an over-involvement in each other's lives. It doesn't always go back and forth, but definitely among the people in this group, everyone has an opinion about everything in your life. Work, school, relationships, any decisions that you're making that are outside of just this family unit. Everyone has an opinion, and oftentimes they might even have a role in this particular aspect of your life. Lack of authentic connections. Because we are so afraid of saying no, of having our own opinions, our own feelings, of not allowing people's opinions and even allowing them to have roles outside of our life with this family, we then cannot be authentic with them. We cannot share our opinions or feelings if they are different from the group, and that then makes it hard for us to actually make any authentic connections with the people in this group. We feel like we have to keep certain things to ourselves, and secrets are so damaging to relationships. We have to keep certain parts of ourselves secrets with other people when we are experiencing enmeshment, that it actually starts to create really big gaps between us and the people in our family, simply because we feel like we have to perform to what they've all decided as a unit we are supposed to be. And lastly, shame and guilt. There is so much shame and guilt in this unit for us when we're experiencing enmeshment if we really have this desire to be our own person. When we have a different opinion, a different like, a different desire or goal, we start to shame and guilt and judge ourselves for doing it. The idea is that family is everything, that we have decided as a collective unit that this is who we are and this is our identity. And how could you turn your back on your family by wanting something else? What is wrong with you that you would betray the family like this? We do it to ourselves. Sometimes the people in our family might not be outwardly or explicitly saying these things to us, but this has been what we've been taught. So we don't even need to hear from someone else, how dare you? We start doing that to ourselves. Sometimes our family will do that to us though. They will actually say things like, how dare you? How could you? Why would you do this? Why are you betraying us? Why are you hurting us this way? And I do want to say, I know that in this video I've been saying the family and a group, but sometimes enmeshment can be experienced between two people, a child, a parent, a couple. So this applies to any sort of relationship, but it can be common in families because there is this groupthink. So that guilt and shame and judgment is external, but can also be internal. So how do we start to break out of enmeshment? First, remember that you are a whole separate person from everyone else around you, and that is okay. You are allowed to have your own life and own world outside of your relationships with your family or individual relationships with other people. It is okay for you to want these things and to go after them. The beautiful thing about being part of a collective culture, again, is that yes, family is important. Relationships are important. Yes, they are. But they are not everything, and they are not supposed to consume us. It doesn't help us, and it doesn't help the other person either. So start to allow yourself to create the separation of identities. You're a whole different person. Also start to set boundaries. I have a video on how to manage potentially toxic family members, so go ahead and check out that video for a little bit more tips on how to do that. But boundaries are extremely important. Learn to say yes, but, and allow yourself slowly to step out of this cycle and pattern of enmeshment. As I've said before and many times, starting to set boundaries can be really uncomfortable. We just talked about how much shame and guilt comes when we talk about wanting to be our own person. So managing that feeling is extremely important. Reminding ourselves that the work that we're doing is important, useful, and healthy for us, but we are still going to feel this way, and that's okay. This is new for us. We're not used to it, and of course we want to maintain connections with our families, so there is a fear of losing them, and that is okay. But pay attention to that emotion and take care of it. Don't immediately react to the emotion, but remember that it's there for a reason. This is new, you're getting used to it. All you have to do is take care of that emotion. If you need some help in developing healthy coping tools that actually work for you, make sure to check out this video here for more help on that, because coping skills will be important during this transition. Remember that progress does require practice, so if you give any of these tips, tools, or ideas a try, please make sure to comment down below and let me know. Or if there's something that you're already doing that has been helping, please share it with us. Remember that we are a community and constantly learning from one another, so let us learn from you. Your cheat sheet is already available to you on Instagram, so hop on over there to get access to it. But before you do, please make sure to give this video some love in any way that feels authentic to you. Every comment, like, subscription, and share helps spread the word and spread access about free mental health information. And of course, it's also greatly appreciated. Thank you so much for watching, and remember, I'm always cheering for you.